Welcome to Wendling Farms. Hope you enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Little chilly out.
Nobody shut the fan off.
What did it get down to last night?
25 or 26, 27.
And hydrous is gonna flow a little bit slow this morning.
Yeah.
I think I left enough room here. Cold start. Cold start number 2. Cold out. At least the sun's shining.
Yeah.
Haven't seen the sun in a few days. You guys can't be out there. It's too cold for that. My hand's getting cold holding the camera. Oh. Wow. Sorry about that, Dad. I pulled up a little bit too far. Got a little too ahead of myself here on the fuel tank. Just checked over the bar. Everything looks good. Fuel should be about done here. Let's see where we're at. Right about here on the sight gauge. Can anybody help me that runs a Pro 1200 monitor? I was customizing these buttons yesterday. Like this button 1 and 2 I have for increasing my, what do they call it, CRPM. So if I set my cruise 1, I can go to 1 and 2 for up and down for the RPM. And every time I turn off the tractor and turn it back on, my monitor kind of looks all screwed up, where it's wanting to know if I want to keep the current controls or default them. I obviously want to keep them because I set them that way, but I don't want to have to click OK every time I get in this tractor. It's really not that big of a deal, but you would think if you make a selection here and customize these buttons that you wouldn't have to confirm every time your monitor turned on and off. I don't know. Shoot. Got to talking to you guys. You guys were awful talkative this morning, and the fuel started blowing out some air. That means the tank's empty. All right, I'm gonna go get hooked up to these tanks. I'll see you guys in a second. I imagine the hydraulics are gonna be working a little bit on the slow side here this morning. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Hydraulics are working slow, that's for sure. How's the rate doing? It just takes a little bit to catch up. Once it's caught up, now I can speed up. Hydraulics are working a little bit slow.
Yeah, he found it.
Gas is moving a little bit slow. That's what happens when it's cold out. So for those of you that aren't sure what I'm doing, I'm injecting anhydrous ammonia into the ground for next year's corn crop. this is our source of nitrogen. So those two tanks are full of anhydrous ammonia. So anhydrous ammonia is very dangerous. So if that liquid touches your skin, it'll immediately burn you. It's super dangerous. And the gas is just terrible to be around. It'll take your breath away. It's some bad stuff to be around, that's for sure. But yeah, we're putting some nitrogen in the ground for next year's corn crop. There are so many ways you can feed your crop with nitrogen, and this is one way of doing it. Fall applied anhydrous ammonia. You can apply this stuff here in the fall like we're doing. You can apply it in the spring before you go in and plant, and you can also apply it whenever the corn's 12 inches tall. You want me to wait here and help you change tanks?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
10-4. As I'm going through and editing, I've noticed about 6 clips that don't have audio. I apologize, I didn't notice that until now, obviously. Now I do remember in this clip I said we're closing the gap pretty quick, which we are. You can really knock out a field quick with 2 bars in it. Here's a clip of Dad and I making our final pass of fall ammonia. So in this clip here, we had just got unhooked from the tanks and we were bleeding out the bars before we left the field. Raising it up to see how much was still coming out of the bar, which was a decent amount. So I put it back in the ground, and now by this time we're pretty much bled off. We have audio now. Sorry about that, I'm not sure what happened. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Here, let me jiggle it and pull it. Blow yours off?
Blow the tractor off?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It looked clean when I drove in, that's why I asked.
No, I didn't. I will though. So Dad bled his bar just like I did at the field, but he didn't leave his master switch on. So let me show you what can happen over time when you don't just leave the valve wide open. Manual on increase. See, that bar just charged itself back up. Leaving the master on, turn the power off. Woo! That'll open up your sinuses. There's a lot of trash that gets built up in between the frame and the track here. It's worse on this tractor because this has 30-inch belts. Even though the other one has 36, it still gets some buildup, but not quite this bad. It's a lot worse on the back. Not good. While he's blowing that off, I'm gonna take this chisel plow over and unhook it in its off-season parking spot. .580 goes from chiseling to putting on anhydrous, and now we got to get it hooked up to this tile plow. This is an oversized drawbar, and that's not meant for an oversized pin here on this plow. I got to go to the shop and get a sleeve and a smaller hitch pin. Well, we're done spraying for the year, so before we put it in cold storage, we got to dump some antifreeze in it and get this thing winterized. What do the filters look like?
They don't look that bad. Wait.
They're cleaning out the filters there, and I'm gonna go ahead and start dumping antifreeze in this main tank.
Is it agitating up there?
Yeah.
Do a tank rinse too.
Alright, we're gonna start blowing this antifreeze out of the boom. We gotta do one section at a time. And he's gotta turn it off on the side. He's still got it on manual. We just spray it until we see pink. So we got the sprayer all winterized. It's put away. Dad's on his way here to the farm with our fuel trailer. So when he gets here, we'll unload that DEF tank into this tractor, and then I'm gonna put this in the shop. Not much left in there. That's all it's gonna pump, I guess. That's all we're gonna get out of her. Well, if you guys saw my last video, you were watching us make this rock box for the 380. Well, there's the final masterpiece. That's what it looks like. I like it. We need to get in the rock box making business. What are you gonna put on your story?
No, I just wanted to take some pictures.
All right, everybody. You've made it this far to the end of the video. So if you're asleep or don't really care anymore, and you're ready to watch another YouTube video, before you do that, please click that subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.